So we've just arrived in Morton. As you can see, the weather's pretty bad, but hopefully it'll sort itself out so we can get some cool stuff filmed and have a good time.
So I've been coming to Morton on and off for a couple of years now, and basically I like to come here because I feel like I almost have like a second family. And you know, we've been through like so many different experiences, climbing trees at night, you know, going in like all kind of seasons as well. Like in the snow we go tobogganing, and you know, in the summer we'll just chill out and do training and stuff. But it's just always been a nice place for me to be, and I've always felt that I'm, you know, very welcome here, which is really cool, because especially with this place at least, and Morton in general, is that lots of other people will come and travel to visit as well. So you kind of get this stage where it's not just you're not coming up to see just the people here. You'll come up and it's like a real chop suey of practitioners, which is quite fun.
Yeah, like since I've been born, we've always had people staying at the house a lot, and it's sort of just become like natural to have people here, just always being around and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's because my family's been quite a big part of the community for quite a long time, and yeah. I can't think of more to say.
What makes Morton so special is just the fact that, well, they always invited me down, and then I asked if I could come down because I was feeling a bit low. And when I came here, they were just all fantastic, really helped me, and yeah, it really helped me through a few little rough spots, so it's been good.
I guess the reason people travel in parkour is because they are constantly looking for that new adventure, and when you see someone putting a new video online where you see this amazing new environment that's nothing like the one that you've trained in yourself in your own city, your own town, you just want to fly over there and have them show you their environment, and then maybe you show them yours, and that whole thing sparks an amazing friendship that you can then share online, and more people will want to become a part of it.
When I go somewhere new or somewhere different apart from home, it's just completely brand new, it's a new experience, so you're a lot more into it, if that makes sense. It's like you've got more people to meet, more people to get on, more things to find. It's all in all more exciting. I've always been interested in travel. Like, it's always something. I don't care about having things, spending my money on things, it's more experience. I'd love to just experience the world as much as possible, and parkour gives me the opportunity to do that in so many ways.
So for the longest time I've had a bit of a problem where my front flips aren't the best in the world. They do kind of, I tend to over rotate and then die. So I've been trying to fix the technique for so long now, so hopefully we're going to spend some time in the gym and see if I can eventually sort it out so it's not as bad as it is. But yeah, that's kind of, that would be nice to work on. But even then, you know, just being able to just be around people and just enjoy life really is just special to me. You know, I mean, you only do get life once, so spending it in a way that makes you happy is the most important thing. travel is one of those things that really does shape you as a person, because the more you kind of see of the world, and even of just England in general, and the more different people you interact with, the more viewpoints you become aware of. You know, so I think it really does make you a better, more rounded person, especially in your worldview. The more you do travel, the more you get to see and experience different cultures and different ways of thinking and training. You know, I mean, for the most part, I'm not the best at parkour in the world, and I do come across it from more of a filmmaker's perspective. So for me, it's really nice to see those differences when you do visit somewhere new, and you see how people do things differently in a certain way. I think that's really interesting, and it does translate into movement as well. I mean, traveling around, you know, the country, you do see these different ways of doing things and these different techniques and different movement styles that people do have.
With parkour, when someone comes to visit for just a week, just a few days, you fill that week with action, and you take them everywhere, you give them adventures, you give them excitement, and they leave back to their own lives, to their own reality, feeling like they don't have that there anymore, that it's not giving them what they want, and they remember what we had, and that's what tightens that amazing friendship that we all have. The fact that we can have an action-packed week and then return to our own lives and feel like there's nothing there for it anymore. We all gravitate back towards each other. So if someone comes to visit me, I know that I want to visit them. And the bonds you make and the little jam that could last 3 to 5 days, they will last for a long time after. I'm still talking to people from jams I've been to years ago that will say, do you remember that week? Do you remember how much fun we had at that one jam? And of course I remember. It's one of the fondest memories of my lifetime, because I travelled somewhere I didn't know and I felt welcome there. And that's what it's about, feeling welcome, training with your friends that you may not have known unless you'd started doing parkour, unless you'd shared that video online that someone had seen. And that's what makes parkour special.
Okay, so today we're in the old city of Chester, and this place basically used to be a Roman fort. As a result of time, all the walls have fallen down, and they've just laid them across the city, which is great for parkour.
Long before I knew anyone, I decided after seeing a few videos that I wanted to go to the New Year's Eve jam in London. So I walked up out of the station seeing everyone training and not knowing a single person there, and I decided I have to mingle, I have to get to know these people, and I started training with them, started talking to a few people. I recognised most of them from videos themselves, like they'd all put everything on YouTube, so I knew these faces, but how to talk to them was different. We all started training together, we'd all comment on each other's training, we'd all work together and teach each other, learn from each other, and I left that jam feeling like I knew England a lot better. I knew people from each corner of the country that had all come together for this one day, this one cold day, to hang out with each other, and that's something that you can't even do with your friends from school. If I call my friends up from school now, who I'm quite distant from, they will say, let's go to the pub. That doesn't hold any excitement, any adventure there. But going to London for a day, to jump around on some walls in the cold, but to make friends along the way, that's something that I would take 9 times out of 10 over a trip to the pub. And that's what separates us from everyone. We're thinking on a larger scale of what is fun, what's going to be an adventure that we're going to remember. And it's all about looking back on these memories with a smile on your face one day.
I can't think about what I would be like if I didn't have parkour.